Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Tuesday night, and we are live, ready to explore. Indeed, we're going to explore some of your comments and interact with you, the viewers, as we typically do during this time. But first, we have to break out your chat comments. We're going to find them right now. Let's see here. Where we at? We got Jamie Foxx was first, and hey, we're just in time for a scammer. Here we go. Hello? It's a robo.
This is Jake from Discover Card Services. Due to the tragic impact of the economy, you are now qualified for a complete debt elimination.
What tragic impact?
This is a limited time offer. To get yourself enrolled, please press 1 to speak to a...
It's not that tragic.
Being transferred.
Inflation's not that bad. Except for the ultra MAGA crowd. That's the problem with inflation, is that ultra MAGA crowd.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available.
Okay, I'll stay on the line. How about that? I'll stay on the line. Good to see you all here. CCT, Jamie Foxx, the Global Warmer, good to see you. We've got Joshua Rhodes. Welcome. Silver Wolverine is here. Good to see you. Jamie Foxx is an animal. All right. He is an animal. Fox. Yes, indeed. Good to see you guys. All right, so let's get over here. We'll wait for that. Hey, Georgia Stacker's here. Good to see you. Chris Paris is here. Cheap Laugh Kennedy. All right. We're all waiting. The destination for the scammer. We're going to go all the way to Bangladesh, maybe Pakistan, perhaps Eastern India. One or the other. We're going to get there if they get to us. Hawaii Silver says down every day, nonstop for 3 weeks, and you still think it's not rigged?
How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you doing?
Fine. I see that you're responding to get debt forgiveness on your credit card. Is that right?
Yes, I am, sir. I'm excited to get debt forgiveness. What? Chuchia? What did you say, Martichode? Hello? See, what they do is sometimes they will disconnect the call while keeping it on the line, so I'm left blabbering here. So he's disconnected the call, but it doesn't disconnect until for a little while later. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect it. He was on to me. I didn't play it cool. I got too excited. I should never do that with the scammers. I want to thoroughly waste their time. I'm losing my edge here. Good to see James Smith. Welcome. You're the retard is here. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Chris Paris. And Brian Maurer. All right, so here we go. Hawaii Silver. So this is what he says. He says, down every day, nonstop for 3 weeks, and you still think it's not rigged? I never said it wasn't rigged. In fact, that's just it. Some people misinterpret my views. But I've explained it very thoroughly multiple times, but some just don't get it. Here we go. Now, I'm not pointing you out, Hawaii Silver, but let me explain this again for those who don't understand. I believe in manipulation. It happens. I've documented it thoroughly on this channel. And manipulation does occur. It happens in all markets. And I think it's a shame. Thankfully, JP Morgan was caught in the precious metals desk. And they have had to pay on over a $920 million fine for manipulation. What does manipulation mean? It means that basically fixing the price through spoofing or high-frequency trading to go one way or the other. And usually it happens in a short-term time so that said individuals who engage in it can profit. When they profit for selfish gains, they essentially do it. They don't care what way the price goes. If it can go up or down, it doesn't matter to them as long as they make money on their trades. And so that is the manipulation that is evident. It's well documented. What I don't necessarily fully subscribe to, yea, though I am more open to it, I believe it is an investigation is warranted. It warrants investigation, and that is price suppression, a conspiracy of suppression. In other words, a cabal of financial institutions working to suppress the price of silver. It very well could be that it's occurring. I've seen examples of it, thanks to JM Unleashed, who actually showed us to us live on one of our live streams here. We saw it happen, where massive contracts were dumped in literally a few seconds. I think that's worthy of investigation. Now, could there be some other reason why that happened? There very well could be. It could be legitimate. I just don't know. In fact, I don't think anybody really knows, but I do think it should be investigated. And what I don't subscribe to is putting all my eggs in the suppression basket, because you might set yourself up for disappointment there when the natural market forces are much greater, have a much greater effect on the price of silver than suppression would or manipulation does. But that's my feelings on it. So I think I think there's some rigging going on, and that's the nuanced view. But people always, or some, at least in this community, take my comments and they don't listen to the whole thing. They just pick apart certain things and say, I don't believe in manipulation. Never, ever, ever have said I didn't believe in manipulation. So hope that clears it up, but it won't. Some people will still accuse me, and it'll go on. But nonetheless, Hawaii Silver, thank you for your comment. And so, yes, indeed. I hope that answered your question. Very good. All right, that was a long one. All right, Jeffrey Jackson, the great Jeffrey Jackson says, it's always tempting to buy some silver, but with this major drop, it's very tempting to add to the stack. Sal, I'm wondering what your silver coin, not bar, or choice is for stacking at this time. Well, and that's just it. When you see what I've ordered as far as silver, I made a very substantial silver purchase. You will see as far as for a coin, it probably would be the Britannia for stacking. Those have fairly low premiums. Or maybe even the, I think I've seen some lower prices on the Krugerrands, and but Maple Leafs are starting to go up as well. I think Maple Leafs are having a little bit of a premium tied to them, or else it would have been Maple Leafs. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, silver is at 21.23 now. Eric, what happened? You got screwed on your Salivate silver round. What happened, Eric? I think there is the reason there is suppression is to save the dollar. Very well could be. Yeah, it could be. It very well could be. I see we should all buy on the same day. What is your WhatsApp? Yes, indeed, WhatsApp. My WhatsApp is the old hit me up on WhatsApp. That's the hit me up on WhatsApp. I don't know. So Eric, you got screwed on the Salivate silver round. What happened, my friend? I'm very curious. I'm so sorry. I hope JM Bullion will make it right for you. Paid too much. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, there are premiums tied to those, and I don't like how high they were. I mentioned that when they were first released. My premiums have not changed on them, but sadly, the other premiums that went through the other two agencies were more than usual, and I guess that's kind of what we're seeing. So I do apologize for that. I'm sorry, my friend. Good to see Bionic Fishy Fish. Good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed. And JVF Mastering is here. Good to see all you guys. Thanks for being here. Let's march on up here. Scott S. says, here's what I think most silver stackers and silver collectors forget. And by the way, those are two different things, by the way, collecting and stacking. Yes, indeed. If you look at the overall return on investment over the past 10 or even 15 years, silver has been a terrible investment. You would have gotten a far higher return in the stock market. So the question I think people should ask themselves is, why are you buying silver? Is it to make money? Is it because you have no faith in the dollar? What's your main reason for buying it? If it was to make a solid high return over the years, it wasn't a worthwhile investment. However, I started stacking generic silver and gold within the past couple of years for one reason. I have no faith in our economy, the world economy, our politicians, and the dollar. I think precious metals are going to be a good investment over the next 3 to 5 years. That's just my 2 cents. I'm not giving financial advice to anyone, and I'm no longer a financial advisor, which means to me that he was a financial advisor at one point. And here's where I differ from him. I think it's not a good idea to look at silver as an investment. You should look at it as a hedge, and I would widen that window from 3 to 5 years to maybe 5 to 7 years and longer. I would look at it as a hedge, as a savings account for longer than 5 years, folks. It's a long-term hold. That's what you need to think anyways, but there's why that is. So very good. All right, Terry is here. Good to see Terry. Yes, indeed. And yes, indeed. So I understand, and I think that's a good reason to stack, is because we know the future of the dollar is depreciating. And it's going to be reset. It's going to probably be revalued during that reset, and likely that means that silver could be priced higher, but maintain its value. That's one thing that people got to understand. It's okay to think in terms of price in the here and the now and in the short term, but you must think in terms of value for the medium and long term. That's the crucial piece of advice I could give you today. Is it's okay to think about price for the short term and medium term, but think in terms of value over the long term. Long-term hold. And even Terry agrees with me on that one. She understands it's about a long-term hold. Me and Terry see completely eye to eye on that. Kenneth Ledford says, I can't imagine silver spot staying low for more than around 6 months before it goes up to maybe 26, but that's literally just a shot in the dark. Just ask Ozzy about that. I'm definitely going to continue to buy as much as I can monthly for sure. There you go. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Kenneth. And Steve C says, buy low. There you go. Buy low. Buy low. Yes, indeed. Scott S is here. Good to see you, Scott. Welcome. Thanks for chiming in here. Yes, indeed. All right. And so I think for yourself, silver is on fire today. Yes, indeed. I put some lighter fluid on it and caught it on fire. That might be a good video, is to take a silver eagle and pour some lighter fluid on, catch it on fire, and then post that on it. I might have to do that. Silver King is here. Welcome, Silver King. Good to see you. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Okay, where do we go? Okay. Kevin Bounds says, I bought 10 ounces last week's dip, and I will still buy more. It will keep falling and stay down for the summer. Enjoy. All right. Hey, well, the very well could keep falling into the summer. In fact, I believe it was our own Silver Wolverine who made a prediction of $17 silver, I believe it was last year. And I tell you what, it's looking more likely that might happen than my prediction of $29 silver. You know what I mean? So, it could keep going down even more. So we'll see here. But the thing is you got to look at it. You got to look at it for the long haul if you're going to accumulate. That's why I tell people, hey, don't sell your silver if you have it. If you don't feel comfortable buying anymore, don't. If you're worried about it and think, well, did I make the right move? Sooner or later it's going to come around. If you feel like you've gotten jaded with it, I would encourage you just to hold on to it so that you can at least break even if you need to sell it. All right, very good. All right, and let's see here. Marcus Aurelius says, every asset class is tanking, not just silver. Most people are panic selling everything they own. Stay strong and don't sell. If you have the extra cash, buy. Everything is on discount. I think that's good advice, and we saw something similar to this in March of 2020, although I think the circumstances are certainly a little different this time, and it's a much slower crawl to that extent. But anyways, very good. All right, let's see here. So we'll find out. And Terry says, only dips buy the dips. Well, then you can count me out, Terry, because I made a pretty substantial silver purchase, and it was on a previous dip that would not be considered a dip today. So I think I've passed that. So I have not. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, well, it's all in how you buy. Hello, Chris Lawless. Good to see you. Welcome. Yes, indeed. All right. Frank Chase says, we are playing the game of wait and see. Best regards. Yes, indeed. And no one really knows. We can all pontificate on where we think it's going to go. And I know I play my role in that. But in the end, none of us really know. And so that's why I believe in being realistic about silver, not having overly high expectations for the metal. And but also don't get too down on it either. We don't want to become a Terry. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to become a Terry. That would be terrible to be a Terry. No, I'm kidding. We love Terry, but she does not like silver. She's not a big fan. And I tell you what, that's okay. I'm actually more of a fan of gold. I tend to like gold as a stronger wealth preservation device, but that's all right. Just Custom Cab is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Joker's Wild is here. Good evening. Good to see you, sir. Joker's Wild is in our midst here tonight. Thank you, my friend. So C. Jession says, funny, most everyone said can't be the dollar because it's going down. Looks like everything else is going down, dollar going up. Too bad you can't buy more gold and silver with gold and silver. I know. Tell me about it. And that's just it. The dollar is a force to be reckoned with, indeed. Capital currency. One thing is for sure, time will tell. And yes, Captain Obvious is my middle name. There you go. Captain Obvious Currency. I like that. Indeed. All right. Hey, Hoosier Stacker is here. The one, the only Hoosier Stacker. We want to stay tuned for the season 2 of Bingo, Silver Bingo, on June the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, he will correct me. But good to see you. And we have not sung one note for Eric Hoffner. We've respected Eric Hoffner, and I've refrained from singing anything tonight. That's how we do. I respect my viewers. I'll try to refrain from your ears bleeding out. You know what I mean? We could have Think For Yourself come on and sing for us, and he would make everybody swoon. But, you know, I don't have his golden voice. He's got the golden voice. I've just got the crackly, grasply, yucky voice. I got the yucky lead voice. Anyways, hello, good to see Nicholas Kahn. Welcome. Silver Stacker is here. Welcome. And so the patriotic one, he says, think of how much market movement is needed for someone who bought $25, $26 silver with $3 to $5 premiums to be able to break even. You're right, though. You lose nothing until you sell. Makes the case to buy more and lower the dollar cost average should you need to. I hope $20 would be the floor on this dip, but it could be a lot lower. Remember, it was below $15 just a few years ago. That's right. That's the thing to keep in mind, too. Look at a 5-year chart. Louis Silver did that very same thing, too. And there's your time frame. Usually 5-year time frames are pretty good indicator, but it's not always the case. You move that scale over a little bit, and silver could look really, really bad too. So you have to be careful about that. But anyways, let's see here. Very good. All right, let's see. And Ancy Purdy 68. Nope. Like I said earlier, going through. Unfortunately, these guys need to go to jail. We're going back to $18, hopefully $20. Holds at this point. I don't think so. I still believe our highs are in for the year. All right, so NC Purdy's, he's predicting lower prices too, and we've already reached the highs for the year. By the way, I was hoping people would catch on and like this thumbnail with the arrow going through her arm there. Anyways, Alt Investor says, imagine dumping your assets for dollars only to be shoved into the hot furnace of inflation. Yes. And that's just it, too. You know, one thing's for sure, silver could go down lower. But you know what? The dollar, which, by the way, is king, the cash is king, it is guaranteed to go down more. Even if inflation normalizes completely to 2.5 or 2%, it's going to fall. Guaranteed. Silver will probably go back up again at some point, right? Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Oh, man. Nice. All right, he might do an impromptu bingo this Thursday. If my question video earlier gets 60 likes, and spin your balls, Hoosier, in your comments. So check out his newest video and give him a thumbs up and type in Spin Your Balls Hoosier in his latest video. Check out Hoosier Stacker's channel. Let's see if we can get him up to 1,000 friendlies for Hoosier Stacker. Yes, indeed. Who probably felt the rumblings of a gunshot, which was still far enough away, but you never know, of the lady who shot herself trying to escape they escaped the cops when her and her boyfriend broke out of jail. It's insane in the membrane, but yeah, that happened. Evansville, Indiana. I don't know how close that is to Hoosier, but I digress. All right, very good. And let's see here. Where are we at? Welcome, welcome. All right, $1,000 silver by the 4th of July. All right, here we go. This is a prediction we can count on. I think that's probably a wise. I like these real conservative predictions. So I think that Terry got it wrong. She says number 1,500 by the end of the year. We don't know what that means, Terry. But $1,000 silver is much easier to digest than number 1500 by the end of there. We don't even know what she's talking about there. We have no clue what she's talking. Sal is only buying rhodium from now on. That's right. We're going to do a rhodium squeeze. What do you think about that? Rhodium raid. Rhodium raid. We're going to do rhodium raid. All right. And JM Unleashed says, my LCS is still sold out of silver bars and rounds. Pre-order only. I picked up some constitutional instead. There you go. Yes. My LCS had one of the LCSs I've gone to had a couple of 5-ounce bars, some rounds, but they had some more constitutional silver. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, JM Unleashed. Just posted a link to Who's Your Stackers channel. Thank you so much. Jason King says, educated and ain't scared. Back up the truck. There you go. That's it. You gotta, and that's just it. If you're educated and you're not scared, there you go. That's it. Mr. Frisky says, get out of the fiat while you can. Well, sadly, we are trapped in fiat. We got to use it for our daily lives, and I think it's even good to even still have some of it in savings, because if you can, think about it, if you run into an emergency, and you have to sell your silver, what if it just starts to go up like crazy, and you sold it while it was low for that emergency? Better to use the cash for the emergency than to sell your silver if you can afford to do so. That's what I would do. That's what I would do anyways. Jason Gibo says, added to my stack this morning, why wouldn't you? Cheapest metal in the bunch. I would say that's probably good advice. However, I would also, if you're just a pure stacker, find the best deals out there. Chris Lawless, what about palladium? Palladium is a much riskier asset class. It's a precious metal, but it's not a monetary metal per se. And to a lesser extent, platinum. I think if I'm going to make a move in the PGMs, I think it would be better to do platinum. It's undervalued. I think it's got more potential, but it is taking some pullbacks and showed some pretty frustrating moments as well in terms of its price. But that's just my opinion. But I am a financial advisor, so you can take it to the bank. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take anything. Take anything I say for a grain of silver or a grain of salt, which salt used to be used as money too. All right, where are we at? I'm losing my mind, Silver King says. I'm losing my mind. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, James Smith says, I believe silver is the best buy at the present moment. Last time I was at a Best Buy, I didn't see any silver there, except for maybe the electronics, but they would not let me take the electronics apart to see the silver inside of them. But you probably are right. All right. Richard C. got a CC Morgan from AppMex today. Nice. All right, Wasatch. Hey, Wasatch Wizard. Hey, Sal with the salt. They call me Sally Salt. All right, James Farrell says, don't worry, be happy. As long as all your eggs are not in one basket. That's right. I keep them in a carton myself. I never put eggs in a basket. Any basket of any sort. I keep them in a carton, usually with 11 others. Don't even try to understand getting the pickup. The problem, short-term silver is 1 ounce equals $22 premiums. My best minimum, $3. Gold is the best bet at this point, as long as you don't buy over 1950. Yes. I tend to agree. I made this purchase of silver, but I'm back in the gold situation as well. Back in the gold game. Yes, indeed. All right, where are we at? Let's see here. Spanish for salt. Is that what you're talking about? What is Spanish for salt? Sol? Is it sol? I'm not sure. But anyways. Chris Lawless says Scottsdale isn't selling much silver. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. Not selling much silver. All right. Let's get over here. We got Tucson Baba chiming in here. Says, I'm guessing silver will be in the $17 to $20 range by the end of the year. It very well could be, Tucson. Very well could be. As we enter a recession. As that happens, I do expect that many gamblers in the market who foolishly borrow to buy silver will be forced to sell their position to cover the margin. Of course, that will drop the silver price further, but that is nothing more than the idiot's guess, and I don't have a crystal ball. You know what? That makes sense, and that's part, I think, of what happened in March of 2020, and that is a huge deal, And that is something that is independent of manipulation or suppression. That's just the natural market. Anyways, make your own guess. By the way, I buy the exact same dollar amount each week, true dollar cost averaging, so I'm not concerned about the day-to-day prices. I will get a low average price per ounce without guessing. Good luck to you all. There you go. I think that's definitely a way to do it. I do it a little bit differently for the stacking mode of it, but I think that's probably a good thing to do. But anyways, all right, Steve, a new high quality channel logo should be delivered soon. Well, nice. I can't wait to see it, Silver Wolverine. I'm actually surprised that your channel logo now is your board piece, right? I think. All right, good job. John Bush, great buy in that 10-ounce Tesla Pizzozio bar. I was going to buy one of those too, but if I didn't do it because if I did the unboxing video, I knew I wouldn't pronounce it right, and I didn't want to embarrass myself. Actually, I'm kidding. I always mispronounce names, so that would be nothing new, and I just mispronounced it here. All right, Silver Wolverine's going to get a new channel logo. Strongman, keep stacking, keep the faith, my fellow stackers. There you go, Strongman. Keep the faith. Gotta have faith, faith, faith. You gotta have faith. Oh, sorry, Eric. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sing. Son of a motherless goat. I hope I don't get disowned. All right. By the way, we were supposed to have a call at 6:15 from 4 scammers, but they didn't do it. They didn't call me, the sons of biscuits. But I do have another one. I'm going to try to call this one back. This guy might answer.
Thank you for calling. This call may be recorded for quality control.
Welsh Dragon coming tomorrow with a few 100-gram bars. Congratulations, Joker's Wild. Been debating on holding just enough silver in case of switching up to gold. I think that's a good idea. Hello?
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, sir. I was calling about the loan for my business.
Okay.
Is there a way we can make that happen?
Of course. What's your name?
My name is Richard Marks.
Okay, and who were you speaking with before?
I forget the fella's name. It may have been, it's some Russian name that I forgot what it. Is there a guy Russian that works there?
Yeah, it might have been one of my guys sending an app over there. What did you?
Can you rattle off some of their names for me, sir?
What's your name?
I just told you. It's Richard Marks.
Yeah, I know that. Richard Marks?
Right, Richard Marks.
And what's the name of your company?
It's called Marxist Enterprises. Marxist Enterprises.
And what do you guys do over there?
We like to work with George Soros to help collapse democracies and capitalist societies.
That's awesome. Does it pay as well as like singing those slow jams from the 80s?
I want to rock you like a hurricane. I told my friend Eric Hoffman.
That's not what Richard Marks don't say that, man. Come on, that's the Scorpions, dude.
Oh crap! I get those two mixed up. Here I am, the one that you love, asking for another day. Oh yeah.
Come on, you're fucking up there too. That's not Richard Marks either.
Who is that?
That's Oreo Speedway.
Oh, wait a minute.
Dude.
Wherever you are, whatever you do, you've got to do a number 1 or number 2. If you have to pee, if you have to poo, then come on over here and help me help you. Is that right?
No. That's pretty good, though.
Thank you.
Take it easy, bro.
Wait a second, man. What about this loan? What about...
Thank you for calling. This call may be recorded for quality control.
I wanted to be recorded for quality for control. I think I'm on Eric Kaufner's crap list now. Air supply. That's it, air supply. Why aren't you answering? All right. Giovanni Lavoci. That sounds Italian. He says, these banksters are trying to bankrupt us all. High prices on everything but gold and silver. What's up with that? Just text silver, $21.04. Wow. Did it get down that low today, guys? That may have been the bid price. Hello? They're not answering. Let's see where silver's at now. Up. 21.40 now.
Please wait for the tone to leave a voice message. Begin speaking at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press the pound key for more options. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To review your message, press 3. To enter your security code, press 4.
What were those options again?
If you are satisfied, goodbye.
Oh, dang it. I wanted to hear myself sing. All right, okay, let's see. All right, where are we at? Tucson Bubba says, I don't have the patience or space to store nickel or copper. No, I understand. Yes, indeed. I believe you mean. It does take patience and space. And for both nickel and copper. Good to see Mark B. Says I'm back. All right, yes, indeed. Notice the premiums on Type 1 American Gold Eagles are higher than most others. Are they numismatic? They may be for a while, but I don't know that that's necessarily something that's going to be a regular thing. I think it'll wane in and out because I don't think they were considerably all that low of a mintage. Silver Wolverine probably did numbers on them. Who knows? All right, Eli Redshirt. Price crush equals buy. Price rise, smiles, happy smiles. It's the bottom line. Exactly right. Very good. Very good. Welcome, guys. Silver price down, yet I can't buy as much due to inflation and everything else. I know 49's fine. I understand. That is a quandary for sure. That is the king, and that's the thing. Why I don't know. It's odd times we live in. Steve C is here. Good to see you. Welcome, Steve C. By the way, we're glad to have Cheap Left Kennedy back. Good to see you. All right. And addicted to minis and loving it. Margin calls like 2020 is my guess. Very well could be, or very, very close to it. Actually, we talk a little bit about that in today's video. Andy Gold, our market's taking a beating, indeed. Let the beatings continue instead of let the beatings end. My new channel logo, all right, very nice, very cool, is up on the channel. I see it here, but I have a very small little thing on it. I can't see what it looks like. Let me hold on a second. I'm going to do this. I'm going to open this up to do this somewhere else to see it. But I want to see. I have to do this because it's small over here. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, that's pretty cool. That looks like a sticker, man. I think it's an actual Wolverine. And it says gold. Silver Wolverine. And I think it's got gold on there. That's pretty cool. I like that Silver Wolverine. That's pretty sweet. Nice. Is that going to be your channel sticker? Wow, that's cool. That's cool. This guy that tomorrow silver might go to $600. Wow. Yeah, I doubt that. Yeah, some people make some pretty wacky predictions. Wacky predictions. Mike Porter says it's bound to go up significantly because they're not mining as much and the demand is increasing. Well, the demand is kind of decreasing, actually. That's another thing that's occurring, too. If the floor is $20, then that's a good thing. Probably after the midterm elections, it will make a move. It very well could. But right now, because of supply chains, the demand has waned a bit. Very good. All right. Let's see here. All right, B2 Constitutional, a.k.a. Exponent. Couldn't agree more. Stand your ground and hold on to that silver. Anyone that thought it was a short-term investment or put themselves in that situation was foolish. Yes, indeed. It's got to be long term, really, no matter what. And you think about it, the people that were buying silver between 2015 to 2019, they were the wise ones, because even now they would come out ahead if they had to sell it. Because most places are buying silver for about $1 over spot for privately issued. I don't like to use the term generic because most privately issued silver has a very well-known brand name. I would not call Asahi or First Majestic generic. I would not call Valcambi generic. Yes, indeed. No, I would not. 9%. I could see 9%. They're going to report those numbers, I think, tomorrow. 9% inflation, CPI. I believe we'll see it. Good to see Strongman is here. Welcome. Addicted to minis and loving it says, check the pawn shop. 6% over on generis and Canadian dollars at 1. Constitutional was 26. They had 50, 1947 and 1948 pesos, 35. Wow. Yeah, the pawn shops are not the place to buy silver. Those are high prices. Yankee Pride says, I'm getting ready to drop the tailgate on my pickup truck. All right. There you go, brother. There you go. Bikini Woman is here, just stopping in for a bit. Always good to see the lovely Bikini Woman. Hope you're doing well. And we've got Wayne Anderson says, oh, you know what? I forgot to open my email because sometimes I get something there. Nope, not there. Have that open just in case. Just in case Terry sends me a PayPal, friends and family, for push-ups. Usually it happens. Terry's right on the ball on that. Wayne Anderson, adjusted for inflation, I come up with a current silver price of $15 to $20, depending on the era start point. So we're still top-heavy for the recent drop. Some will point out that the explosion of solar energy for increased demand is a re-rating, but the consumption is about as equal to the photographic industry, which is a completely loss. So it's a watch. Good point, Wayne. Very good point. Hey, thank you so much. Tucson Bubba is here with the first super chat of the night. Thank you, sir. $5 for Sal's Coffee Fund. Slurp with vigor. No push-ups needed. We're going to do that right now. Everybody put on your headphones. We're going to do this in stereo in honor of Tucson Bubba, the first super chat of the night. Just barely beat Terry79. She was about to send a big old super chat or PayPal, but you beat her to it. Here we go. Here we go. Admittedly, there was a bit of backwash in that one, but we slurped it all up too. We slurped that backwash. Here we go. That is for Tucson Bubba, the one and the only. Thank you, brother. All right. Where are we at now? Let's get to the next comment. We have Overwatch says, ask yourself, why are they smashing down the price of silver? Could it be that the too big to fail banks see the writing on the wall and they're getting out of their shorts? The only reason why they smash the metal prices are to get out of their short positions. Millions of short positions. The economy is fixing to fail. Where are the 10-year bond yield curves? They are up. They're up. We talked about that in the video. But yes, indeed. And I think that everybody is trying to get out. And running to the safety of cash. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, Bikini Woman. Yes, indeed. All right. A big old slurp for you guys. All right. And Love Button is here. Joshua Rhodes is here. I bought Constitutional Silver before at 20 times face at a pawn shop 2 months ago. Wow, that's pretty good. It's unusual. Usually the pawn shops charge pretty high prices. So that actually does seem to be pretty good. All right, Born to Cry Wolf says, sell. Shoot, I'll probably go out and buy some more. There you go. All right, there you go. Peter Burenick says, all commodities down. Dollar rise to blame. Interest rates to continue up. And I-Series Bondas been released. I believe the 7% 20-year. Central banks worldwide are in chaos. Yes, indeed. Well, those who have gold aren't in chaos because they got that big fallback. Gold being set as a Tier 1 assets by the Central Bank of Central Bankers in April 2019. They're doing all right. I think that's why, in some ways, I think that's why, whatchamacallit, Russia's not that worried. The Patriotic One is here. He's been a channel member for 3 months. Thank you, the Patriotic One. Everybody give him a big hand. Thank you, my friend. All right. Need one now for Tucson Bubba after that slurp. Thank you, my friend. Dr. Vaughn is here. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right. There you go, Dr. Vaughn. Yep, that's what I did. I wish I would have bought today instead of a couple weeks ago when I did. But, hey, hindsight is what they say, 30, 40. You know. Rocky Superstar is here. Good to see Rocky. Thank you, guys. Mark Nordgaard says, soon below $20. It very well could go there, Mark. He's another one that's been predicting lower silver. Peach Still Attack says, my purchasing PM is working for me during these times of manipulation. All right. Very good. Thank you, Peach Still Attack. Stuart Moore says, real price of silver already at $29 when factoring in premiums. I'm with you on year-end price on the high end, $26 to $29 per ounce. All right, well, I'm going to be talking about that subject in a video sometime soon. Yes, indeed, we shall see. All right. Thank you, guys, for being here. We got a good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you all. Let's march forward, shall we, to the next episode of comments here. Let's get over here. Come on. Waiting for this process to stop so I can get moving. Rick Sabian, or Sabian, like the symbols, Sabian symbols. Maybe his family owns Sabian. You never know. These guys strike me as mostly kids who barely have a clue what investing is all about. I operate alone, not by following an unknown crowd of internet clowns who don't understand the dynamics or nuances of a disciplined trading strategy. Yeah, it's pretty harsh words about this. Is my video on the silver rate. I responded pretty much directly to the guy who posted that initiative, and that's brought in a pretty big backlash. And I have nothing against that individual. I think he means well. I just don't think it's sound advice for a myriad of different reasons that I've talked about in that video and other videos. Actually, a year ago, when somebody else started it, who had much, which that individual that did that is a much more not. I don't know. Just did not take kindly to my words. Let's put it to you that way. But anyway, but this individual, I think we've worked the things out. What I didn't like is the spam that derived from it, but I think he put a stop to that, so that's good. So all is well there. But thank you, Rick, for your thoughts. And CCT says, if glitches like these that make me glad I don't buy low premium. Many of the high premium collector pieces are doing amazingly well. Yes, some of these pieces are. It's hit or miss on some of them, but yes, you can buy some numismatic silver and kind of protect yourself to some degree, but it's a very risky proposition in my mind, because I bought high premium silver and got spanked hard on it, big time. Like, I thought for sure those Gods of Olympus high relief coins would do well. Nope. I bought them, when silver was lower, and I sold them when silver was higher and got less than what I paid for them. I lost on them. Yes, indeed. I have a 4.9s 2012 Maple and Assay. A 5.9s. Dude, that's tempting. I'd like to. I typically don't do trades for security reasons, Chris. But email me about that. If we can find some way, an intermediary or something like that, I may consider it or buying it from you, one of the two. But yeah, the 2012. I'm curious to see. Is that the one? Is the 2012 the one with the Royal Mounted Police on it, with the 5.9s? All right, Hoosier Stacker says, spank this. I love it. I'm gonna get a spanking. Silver spanked me, and Hoosier Stacker gave me a big old spanking. We're going to, a super chat spanking. I owe him 10 push-ups for the great Hoosier Stacker. Shan is here. Good to see Shan. Good to see James. And Love Button is here. We love Button. We don't want to press her buttons. We just want to love her buttons. Here we go. 10 push-ups for the great Hoosier Stacker. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll do one more. One more. Yes, indeed. We did him one solid. We did him a solid on the one more. Graded by Mercanti, only 500 mintage. Wow. All right, let's see. All right, let's move on up. Silver Hoarder 1969er. Had a geologist friend who acquired $8,000 of nickels years ago. He said one day it would be like silver. I always thought he was crazy. Man, wow. That's crazy. We had some hindsight. It's more like it today than ever before. But anyways, Chris is going to the casino alone. Son of a motherless goat. Did Chris respond to my thing there? Depends. Let's see here. No, he didn't respond to what I email me. Let's see. Hello, Common Sense. Good to see you. Do some burpees. The burpees will cost $3 each for the burpees because there's 3 motions in it, right? You know what I mean? Oh, man. Phil Putt Wheeler ordered a 1-ounce Besker bar from Stormy today. I think Stormy is doing his auction today, I think, isn't he? Congratulations, Phil. That's awesome. Yeah, so Stormy does his auctions. And so check him out. Yes, he is. He is live now with his auction. All right, very good. All right, let's get on through. JM Unleashed, the great JM Unleashed, check his channel out. He did posted really good silver on silver being underwater. Really clever. Check that out. We love JM Unleashed. He says that phrase, a cache of coins, is a really nice ring to it. It sure does. Let's hear what the ring is like. Yes, indeed. I'm flipping my little trinkets, my little coins and trinkets. I like to flip the dice, indeed. I love it. I love my trinkets. Numismatic Stacker, we are falling into a recession. Fannie Mae just said a recession is coming. First, it's a recession, then it's a revolution, so keep your silver and gold and don't sell until the time is right. Well, I would say you're missing something there. There won't be a revolution until there's a depression. But that could be a possibility. We'll see here. All right, where are we at? There you go, the Penniless Dreamer, a savings account, a long-term savings account. Think of it like a CD. You know what I mean? How much does a Slurpee instead of a burpee? There we go. Hey, there we go. If we did a Slurpee instead of a burpee, that would be 50 cents a slurp. No, I don't know. $1 per slurp because they only have so much coffee in this thing. And I want to milk it out. I don't want to put any cream in my coffee, so I can't milk it for what it's worth either. All right. I can't believe no more scammers are calling me. I'm a little pissed-anointed. Supposed to have literally 4 of them, but they have not done it. Man, it's crazy. Liquid Electrum says, hey, Sal, I got a 5-gram Valcambri bar yesterday. Congratulations, Liquid Electrum. Nicely done on that little 5-grammer. Yes, indeed. Over here says The Rock. Do you smell what The Rock is a-cooking? All right. Yamir says, the ones with chocolate are best. Yesterday, the chocolate bars made of chocolate. This is my video from this morning that I thought would do better than it did. This video tanked. But anyways, all right, vacation mode. All right, Hoosier Stacker. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much. You guys make sure you check out Hoosier Stacker. Fun times over there. We're going to try to get him up. Are you close to 800 yet, Hoosier Stacker? How close are we to 800 over there? All right. Silver Honda says, like number 7, and I beat Rocky Superstar. Good to go, Silver Honda. You were the man. You were the man. And Silver Honda says the best coffee to buy are 1, Folgers Black Silk, which is what I have. 2, Tim Hortons, which is what Silver Wolverine likes. 3, Walmart Great Value, and that is what the Silver Honda drinks. Dead last is Dunkin' Donuts. Tastes like sewer water. I've always heard that Dunkin' Donuts was good coffee, but I don't drink it every day or at all, really. But I haven't seen it for a while. We missed you too over here. Where you been? What's been going on? You're here. All right, and is Kenneth here? Kenneth is here. Is Kenneth inside here? Where's Kenneth? Where's Kenneth? There is Kenneth Ledford. Kenneth, I've always wanted to ask Kenneth Ledford this. Kenneth, what is the frequency? I need to know. I'm so sorry. Bye got bumped. I don't get that. What got bumped? Buy got bumped. Let's see here. Where are we at? I have a 2012 Maple in assay. 49's fine. Does it have the whatchamacallit, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police on the back of it instead of the maple leaf? Because that was a series. That's it. What's the frequency? You got it, Kenneth. But Chris, if you can email me about that, I'd love to see a picture of it and the like. And where are we at? Let's march on up here. We've got diesel's up to 521 in Arizona. Not cool at all, that's for sure. Rocky, good to see you. Womble Stacker says, wow. Thank you, Womble. Yes. Appreciate you watching. Harry Zero says, nice to see my Britannia bar in that array. My 100-gram bar was a real stretch to justify. Yes, that's tough. That's the most I've ever bought in one setting, too. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Rocky Superstar says, good morning, sir. I won't buy gold bars. I buy gold eagles or buffaloes. All right, gold eagles or buffaloes. Very nice, very nice. Nicely done. Chi Chard Card says, hey, Sal, I prefer bars for stacking AU. Also been focusing on 100-gram mainly to reduce our per-ounce premium. So currently stalking my next 100-gram bar. Just need a couple % move down and spot towards 1,800. All right, very good. Nice. Yeah, there's some nice 100-gram bars out there, and I would like to be able to get one again. It's just a little out of my range. I cashed out my RA to get the ones I have now. All right. So Kenneth Ledford did not get enough sleep last night. That's what he's saying. So that means if he did not get enough sleep last night with his rapid eye movement, not feeling it, was not his frequency last night, then that means that it's the end of the world as he knows it. But you know what? For something tells me that aside from that it's the end of the world, that Kenneth knows that he feels fine. Am I correct in that assumption, Kenneth Ledford? Let me know. All right. Very good. Let's slurp our way into the next comment here. Thank you, Cheekard. And Joker's Wild. Real gold is the best to buy. I love it all. Favorite Perth Mint. You're the Dragon 1 ounce. Some nice bars you got there, Sal. Yes. You're the Dragon 1 ounce bar. Is that the 2012 one, right? That's right. I remember that one. I got the silver version of it. All right, there you go. Sal does real push-ups, 50 cents a piece on PayPal, friends and family. Thank you, my friend. JM Unleashed just put there. Yes, and if you do that, please put the channel name in the notes, and so that I can shout you out and thank you, because somebody did that last time, and I didn't get who it was. I don't want to say their name, but thank you. Or you could super chat it here. It's $1. Yeah, very good. All right, he does feel fine. We've got confirmation that indeed Kenneth feels fine, and good to see you. And let's see here. You can't build back without destroying what's there first. That's right, Budget Coin Hunter. And sadly, that's what they're looking to do. The Fed can only save the stock market. The inflation they cannot get in control. Yep, that's right. You're right. Exactly. Freedom Stacker, thank you, my friend. Freedom Stacker, $5 super chat with the party favors. We're gonna give him 5 push-ups right now. We're gonna give him 5 good ones. We love Freedom Stacker. Yes, indeed. He's the man. Check out his channel, too. All right. Appreciate you, my friend. Let's get this happening here. We await 5 more push-ups. Yes, indeed. We got it. Let's do it. 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, indeed. Effortlessly. This come easy. We did it. Nice. All right. All right, let's get over here. We got a good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. And let's see actually exactly how many people here. We have 71 here, 65 watching. Can we get 700 thumbs up in this live stream? I think that should be feasible considering where we are at now. We've got 71 here. We should be able to get 750 thumbs up. I think that's not unreasonable to expect. No, I'm kidding. All right, Felix McConnell says, great informative presentation on 1 ounce gold bars. All I purchased was 1 ounce gold, 1 ounce silver, 10 ounce silver, and kilo bars. So he's a bar man. There you go. You have a set up here on the bar. Now my middle fingers are getting stiff. Oh man, what is this? Terry's been flipping me off the whole night. I wonder. I felt pretty screwed from the beginning of this live stream. Now I know why. Son of a motherless goat. Well, in response, CCT has something twitching for her. All right. Dissident Aggressor says, I didn't know the Brit and the maple were so thin. Yeah, and you know what? Part of me was kind of a little reluctant to get them because of their thin. I don't like thin things. I like thick things. You know what I'm saying? All right, making us laugh. Thank you, Dakini Woman. We love you. Dakini Woman is awesome. So glad you're here. Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, shoot. Let's march on. It would be better if we could get some scammers. You know, that's how the only thing that can keep me going is these scammers. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, we might have to resort to me calling one of you again. Actually, I would love to do that. If anybody wants me to call them, and of course I will keep your number private, send me an email at the email address at the bottom of your screen, and we'll call you just for gits and chiggles. We'll have a little bit of fun. Terry, let me call you. You've been live on your own channel. You put out a video some time ago. You were on another live stream. It's about time you pop your cherry over here, and and let me call you. Or we could call Dakini Woman, who is awesome and sweet. We love Dakini Woman. There's a song too. It makes me think, Dakini Woman, Dakini Woman. I can't sing that high though. You can never be too rich or too thin. That's true. Dissident Aggressor. Very good. DA speaks. Exactly right. We're down with the thickness. I want my coins to be cubes. Good thickness. That's right. A cubic coin. Better than the cubic zirconium. At the bottom of the screen there, the patriotic one. Yes, indeed. You can call me Sal. And Betty, when I call you, you can call me Sal. Yes, indeed. All right. Send me your number, Terry. I've got your email address. Refreshing the email now. Waiting for Terry's email. Refreshing again. Where's Terry? Terry, email. No email. Email. Terry, hurry, territory. War for territory. Nothing. I've waited all this time. Better call Sal. That's right, Chris. Better call Sal. I need to see it. Somebody point out the patriotic one where the email address is at the bottom of this screen. All right. I'll tell you what. I'll flash it for you. I'm going to flash it for you. Ready, the patriotic one? Look at the whole screen. Back away and watch this. Here we go. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Sometimes all you can do is just look at it. Looky. Flashy. It's going to take 30 seconds for me to see that on the live, so that's why I'm going to keep doing this for about 30 seconds because there's that delay. Still not happening. Did it work? What the heck? How long of a delay is this son of a biscuit? There it goes. Now it's flashing on the play side. Dang it. There's a long delay, so now he can see it. All right, very good. I don't know how to email. Son of a motherless goat. Send your number to Sullivan Metal and he will call you. That's right. There you go. You got it. That's right, Evil One Sepultura. Although I prefer Arise. That album was my favorite all-time Sepultura album. Dead Embryonic Cells. That was the MTV hit of the day. That was their love ballad. Well, Desperate Cry was their love ballad, but anyways. You would break the show? Well, try me, Terry. Try me. Email me, Terry. Email Terry. Silver Heist is here, the great Silver Heist. Maybe Silver Heist will let me call him. I don't know. We could try it. Oh, man, where are we at? Let's do it. Okay, I'm desperate for you guys. I'm having desperate cries. Only Evil One will get that one. UDT Ghost says the following. I don't have gold, just silver. I hope someday I can buy gold, but I can't afford the mortgage and gold, so I'll stick with the place to sleep. I think buying fractional gold is a waste of money, plus hard to understand how the word that offers 1/1000, 1/100. I'm not very good at math. So anyways, you look at it as you're paying too much for fractional. I really like silver. It's great. I totally understand you, DT Ghost. You're making a wise move. You know, better to be frugal and fiscally responsible and maybe take a little bit of money aside and set it up for gold. There's something called the Gold Envelope Challenge. And if you watch my playlist on that, that might help you get there. But anyways, very good. All right, Terry, how much will you pay me, Sal? I'm going to pay you with the currency of song. I'm going to sing to you. I will serenade you if you call me, Terry. Now, if that does not get your tickle your fancy, then I don't know what will, other than if I just reached out and tickled you under your armpits, maybe. But wouldn't you rather me tickle your fancy? All right. Called dissident aggressor. Need to cook dinner soon. All right, Silver Heist. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, B2 Constitutional. I have been considering getting some bars. We'll see what prices I can find. Yes, indeed. There you go. There you go. And the round ones with Queen Vic on the side and Dragon Slayer on the other are my favorite bars. Honestly, I've seen so many reports of fake bars. It's really put me off buying bars from anyone. Totally understandable. It's a resale that concerns me. Obviously, that's the only time it really matters if it's fake or not. That's exactly right, Alan. Good point. And the best thing you can do is just do your due diligence, trust but verify, with emphasis on verification. Yes, indeed. Okay, very good. Still waiting for that email from Terry79 where she has agreed to let me sing to her if she calls, okay? I'm going to sing her a song of silver. I need to pay her 5 ounces of gold. You know, she told me 1 ounce of gold some time ago, Silver King. She was saying, you give me 1 ounce of gold, I'll come on your live show. Now it's 5 ounces of gold. Man, inflation's really gone up. There's nothing like the smell of copper in the evening. I'm smelling this Lincoln scent. Smells delicious. Love the smell of copper. All right, we're at JM Unleashed says, it's tough to save up for a full ounce gold bars, but I definitely think it's worthwhile rather than paying the higher premiums on the fractional. I do agree with that. Anything's better than nothing. Thanks for the beautiful display of gold bars. Thank you, JM Unleashed. Yes, indeed. Appreciate it. All right. Judas Finkelstein. We're going to go ahead and read all this. See what he's got here. Interesting thoughts here. Let's see what he says. Let me get over here to where I can do this and do that and do this. Okay. Laura Baboyan. Hello, Laura Baboyan. Good to see you, Laura. All right. Judas. In late 2019, through present, I started stacking. I went fast into gold. I avoided coins because they were expensive. Initially, I bought mostly APMEX gold bars 1 ounce. Then I didn't really care much about other than the price. I looked at them for 2 minutes and never saw them again. Then I started buying other brands, all initially in the 1 ounce size. I believe I bought all the major brands. I started to notice that most brands had a serial stamp on them and APMEX did not. Being a novice, I figured that was bad, so I only purchased ones with serial numbers, and after that, not even knowing what they meant. I just assumed it was last year, batch, etc. I never cared much about the packaging. I noticed size difference in the bars. The Royal Canadian Mint bars appear to be the largest in size, not weight, and I love the design in the front and back. They have a higher premium, but I stuck with that brand since, aside from that, none were available. Last night I saw an ad for a 1 ounce gold bar for $19.10. That's $34 less than my Royal Canadian Mint bars. Did I screw up? Yes. You didn't have to. Lessons. If you could do it again, I would have used more trusted online dealers than just one. I would never have used PayPal either. It's much more expensive. That's right. I figured doing so. And 2, being more patient when buying. Sunday night seems cheap. Monday morning might be really cheap. I've seen that pattern many times. Don't be too quick on the mouse click. I was lucky with gold. I have not lost money on it. 4, most important, it's handy and useful, the APMEX app. However, it values your metal in the investment app, which they're retailing it for, not what they will pay for it if you want to sell it. That's true. Good distinction there. 5, even though it costs more and more time, I started buying 1/4 ounce and 1/2 ounce bars. My thinking of gold goes crazy. I won't have any problems with change. So it's why I've never bought anything more than a 5-ounce bar. A kilo is stupid bar size for stacker. It's like 65 grand. That's true. It's not very practical. Good point. Good point. Well, thank you for your 2 shekels of purchasing gold bars. All right. Very good. All right. Yamir's got a question. Sorry, I missed it. If you could type it again and type my name, I will see it. Let's see here, but everything flows by pretty quickly here. All right. What kilo silver bars are good? Any of the major brand ones. The same thing for the 1-ounce bars. This is the 5-ounce or any kind of settled bars. I would definitely go with the known brands like PAMP. Royal Canadian Mint makes a kilo bar. Valcambi does, I think. So probably any of those is probably good. All right, Spectacular is here. He's got a serious question. All right, good to see Spectacular, the one and the only. Richard Metcalf, I got my first 5-ounce bar of silver, and it's much smaller than the 5-ounce coins from the mint. Now I know why you like them thick. Yes, indeed, that's right, Richard. I love those smaller, thicker bars. And you will see that in my latest silver purchase, which actually, I think Spectacular has released I talk about it in the metals experience episode. Did you release that one? I think you did. The one where I talk about buying silver, I'm not sure, but anyways, thank you. All right. All right. Thank you so much for the thumbs up and sub. Thank you, Yamir. Good question. Good question indeed. We got 79 thumbs up here now, which is 21 short of 100. Just putting that out there. Finding Keno is here. Spits into truth. Good to see you. Calgary. Yes, and in Calgary. Calgary. One of these days I'll get it right. Thank you, Spits into truth. You are the man. Larry Terron says, looking at Valcambi bars right now. Yes, indeed. I like this. They have a reverse proof version now, too. Spectacular's last. Love B. We've lost about 20 or so viewers in the last 15 minutes. What happened there? I don't know, but we've got the good ones are still here. You guys are all great, though, even the ones that were here before. So we're glad you're here. Mr. West, woohoo! Sail on, people. The elite are making huge purchases. Be ready, y'all. All right. We buy too. We buy. Frank Chase says, I'm glad to hear your opinions on gold bars when I buy. Insist on number Credit Suisse bars. Best regards here. Yes, the people have a particular brand they like, and they collect those. Certainly understandable. All right. Coins A to Z says here, the best pure bullion to stack is the generic one, which has the absolute lowest premium. Yes, indeed. Gold is gold and silver is silver. When you weigh stack it, it actually makes little to no sense to worry about anything except the lowest premiums. The only caveat, of course, is that you're buying a genuine precious metal product. The only time I concern myself with anything but premiums is when I don't weigh the stack but purchase a PM product for some other reason, such as because I'm going to flip or collect set pieces. I generally agree with all of that. Rocky says Spectacular scared him away. Yes, could have been. So yes, the only difference, the only way I would differ with you, Coins A to Z, on this one is generic is a misnomer. I really don't like that term because anything that's privately issued is considered generic, but I like to consider them name brand because Perth Mint is a good name brand. And so is Heraeus, for instance, Heraeus gold bars, which I don't have one of those. Yeah. All right, dinner's on. Okay, have to run. Thank you, Silver Heist. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good night, my friend. Silver Heist, the one and the only. All right. Global Warmer will be here all night long. When should I buy silver, Wolverine? I think you should do it when you run out of money. As soon as you run out of all your money, then buy silver. So anyways, Coins A to Z. The reason why I would say it's better to get the known brand names, such as Heraeus, such as Perth Mint, a Royal Canadian Mint, Royal Mint, Valcambi, is because they're easily recognizable if you would need to sell those, liquidate. If you get an off-brand that's hardly anybody knows of, and even though it may be real gold, that's true, it may be less likely that somebody will take it, especially if they don't have testing devices to be able to verify that bar. So, and by the way, most of those bars have a bad reputation anyway because they're fake so much anyway. So likely most places, local coin shops, are going to have a testing device. But even when they do, there are chances they could fall through. So I just say, if it's going to be the same price or even a little bit more expensive, like $10, $20, I would just get the name brand bar for $10, $20. That's what I would do. Lisa insulted ASE to save the planet Earth from its political puppeteers. Chai Chirin, we were going to do that, but we're going to wait until I think September. That would be 2 years if I'm not mistaken. And then we'll pull it out again. That's what she said. All right. Where are we at now? We are at the next comment. Anthony S. says, he says, just a heads up, if anybody's interested, Monument Metals is having a flash sale on 10-ounce silver RCM bars. Just grab 5 of them, $2.65 a piece. Nicely done. Yes, indeed. And actually, I got an even better deal on that, the 10-ounce bars I got when silver was higher, so still a little bit of a premium. Shan, you didn't miss anything good, but hey, we're glad you're here. I think I just read a real long comment. We're still waiting on Terry to email me her phone number for me to call her. That's the thing we're still waiting on. Hi-Fi Centra says here. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, let's take this scammer call here. Hello? It's an auto dial. It's an auto dial, so it may be...
This is a courtesy call for AT&T and DirecTV customers.
Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good.
We are helping our customers dropping down their monthly bills. So, if you are not happy with bills,
I'm not.
If you want to lower your bills, press 1. If you want to be taken...
I want to lower my bills. Come on.
Goodbye.
Oh, son of a motherless goat. Disconnected me. Goodbye. Son of a motherless goat. That would have been a good one, too. All right. Let's see. Where are we? Let's slurp a little bit. What do you think of the Johnson Matthey silver bars? 1 ounce and 10 ounce, good collectible, even with the premium. Yeah, I think they are. Some of them are. Some of those are pretty collectible. Yes, indeed. And I think they're nice. I've got some Johnson Matthey, but I wouldn't count on them too much. Some of them are still pretty common. They made millions of those things, but they are nice. Hi-Fi Centrid says, if you're planning to mostly trade with dealers when the time comes to sell comes, most likely every modern bar is just about as good as any other. The issue arises if you want to sell them privately to maximize your profit. It's just way harder to verify than coins. Measure coins' dimensions, weight, and ping, and you're 99% sure it's genuine. 100% sure if it's very high gold content. If it's a copy, it's a very close copy matching original specs very closely. There's no way to even that with an eagle with a 22K can be made of tungsten and pass all tests. If it passes weight and dimensions, it's fail the ping. There's no way to make a coin that has all those physical properties. That's true. Yep, you're right. Bars do have some things that make them a little bit more difficult too, especially the assay cards. Richard Metcalf, I don't own any gold except a few grams of bars that were gifted to me, but it's good information to know. With premiums the way they are, bars just might be the way to go. Yes, indeed, and that rhymes, Richard Metcalf. All right. But Sal, some of the vintage Johnson Matthey bars are made in Canada, and they are awesome. Yes, I have a collection of those, Bikini Woman. Actually, Bikini Woman, let me see if I can find this video. Some of them are worth a lot. The JM Matthey Canada stuff is pretty cool. And let me see if I can find where this. I go to my search and I do, what did I call this? Here it is. That's right. Here it is. Rare 1965 Johnson Matthey Canada poured silver bar set. This video I was hoping would get a lot more views, but check this out. This is a very rare vintage set of all of these sizes of Johnson. If you guys get a chance to check this out, Terry's going to love it. Terry especially will love this, but you guys check this out. This is a poured silver bar set in original packaging that I show here. I bought that at a coin show, and I think I still have the prices on it for what I paid for it. But yes, indeed, And that is some vintage Johnson Matthey stuff. There's some really rare stuff out there. And also in coordination with Engelhard, too. That stuff's worth some money. So, yes, indeed. So check that video out if you guys get a chance. Didn't get very many views. I was kind of hoping it would, but usually some of these showcasings don't. But I like to show some of this stuff from my collection from time to time. That's not what they do anymore. This Johnson Matthey 1 ounce gold bar, which is not mine, by the way. It was my friend's, which is pretty cool. Here's a 100 ounce poured silver bar from 8 years ago. It was pretty cool. Here's a 932 ounce Johnson Matthey silver bar that I did 4 years ago. It's not mine either. Yes, indeed. So a lot of different stuff. All right, enough of that. All right, very good. All right. Nice. All right. Ray Wolf is chiming in on this video from, this is about the former owner of the U.S. Mint Silver Blank Company. Ray, not Ryan, Ray Wolf. This is what he has to say. I bought a roll. Wait a minute here. Thanks, Bikini Woman. Yeah, I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. And if you could comment on it, let me know when you see it. I'm curious to see what you think about that video. I bought a roll of Buffalo rounds from the biggest coin shop in Seattle. In the center of the roll was the Northwest Territorial Mint round, and it was a couple of grams short of an ounce. Wow. That's crazy, Ray. Man. That has happened with the 2015 Pandas, too. They came up underweight, too. Some of them did. All right. Very good. Got 91 thumbs up. Will we get 200 thumbs up tonight? That is the question of the evening. I don't know. Will it happen? I don't know. Peach Still Attack says, you have an excellent collection. Thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Now seeing this video makes me want to get the Heraeus bar and some of the other brands, too. All right, where are we at? Who's your stacker? Is now in vacation mode, but this is what he says. He says, I need to get back to the gold bandwagon, but I got a 10-gram bar. Is there a better way to go? Yes, I know I'll pay a higher premium, but in the long term, it'll be the most as the spot continues to rise. Also, should I need to exit? I believe an LCS would buy a fractional bar than a 1 ounce. This will be easier to flip when the spot reaches 4 to 5K an ounce. True that. Yep, as it goes up, those will be much easier to sell. Yes, indeed, to flip. All right. 97 thumbs up. All right, thank you, Silver King. By the way, we're going to see Silver King's comment here in a moment. You guys, I'm going to stick around for that to be wowed. Low blood pressure says nice ones. Thank you, Low. Thank you. Javi Mendez says, I thought Credit Suisse was made by Valcambi, not PAMP. There is some interminglings there between some of these companies. I'm not sure how that works. All right, let's see here. Algorithm food from Martin Olson. Always appreciate the algorithm food, especially this video. This video on gold bars was struggling today. Not many people wanted to watch it for some reason, but hey, you know what I'm saying? That's right. It is odd. Finding Keno was a transition year, and I did a video on it some time ago. In fact, if we go over here to my channel, if we do underweight, maybe. Crap. Wait a minute. Let me type it out again. Over the search, weighing in on underweight 2015 silver pandas. Yeah, it's the more you look at, we check it out, the weight, and they are. And because they're not marked, even there's no purity on these coins either. There's no purity. It's just a denomination, and that's it. Now, they are silver, but many of them were coming in underweight. Underweight, yes, indeed. All right. There's other stuff, and look at this. There's some stuff here that I've done videos on, too, that I forgot about. Anyway, so very good. All right, nice. All right, let's see. More likely I've done a video on it. Now, if it was on sausage muffins, I've not done a video on sausage muffins. I've not done that. But if it's precious metals related or anything related to Sepultura, then I've done a video on it. In fact, to impress Evil One, let's type in Arise and see what happens here. Man, no, here it is. This is for Evil One. Check it out. Maybe Evil One will watch this video. Silver's altered state. Look at that, Evil One. What do you think of that thumbnail? Oh, yeah. Of course, it didn't help me with the views because hardly anybody knows who Sepultura is. But I thought, I haven't picked that same logo there. What do you think of that? He's Evil One for reaction. So check that video out if you get a chance. Evil One, Silver's altered state. Search it out. All right, there we go. Let's go back to the comments. Andy Northerner1 says, which type brings more at the LCS? Poured versus cast bars. What's the difference? I don't think it matters to them. I think it's more about brand name recognition than anything else, but I could be wrong. All right, let's. Oh, yeah. Of course, it didn't help me. Oh, it's slowing down. Or the connection is getting shoddy here. Did you see that? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's back. It's back. All right. Sal has some of the silver bugs. He knows the mint that made them. Beneath the Remains. Yeah, that's a good album, too. Okay, Maria Chin. Thank you, Maria. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Maria Chin. All right. Okay. Scratchy audio, blurry screen. Yeah, the screen is blurry on my end, too. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, the screen is blurred. I'm going to put the highest quality. If you go to the settings, click the little gear and click quality 720p, make sure I just did that on mine. Mine was at 480. Try that, see if that works. Glitch in the matrix. We'll see how it goes. We're almost done anyway here tonight, but all right. CCT, I avoid gold bars altogether as they are far too hard to liquidate. I understand. And it just depends on your region too, so that makes sense. Crazy for Mopar says silver rate equals higher premiums. That's it. Yep, that's true. And some of these bullion dealers will throttle their prices as the stock starts to dwindle. They'll throttle the prices, so be careful of that too. And let's see here. So far, the connection seems fine on my end now. It's working now. Very good. Thank you, Silver King. Silver Rose did the math. Silver 15 to 1, 130. Silver 130 times 23K is silver 1 to 1. Gold 30K per ounce. Wow. Yep, so do all the math for that, all these different ratios. Indeed. Rocky Superstar, are you trying to get rid of us? No way. No, we love you guys. Addicted to Menace and Loving It is here. Yo, what's up? Good to see you. All right. The Patriotic remembers Sepultura, Sam Hain, Danzig. Yes, indeed. In fact, Danzig is still touring, but Glenn has announced his final tour. He's going to be it. I'm at 100 likes. I'm showing 99, but I trust that somebody else will chime in here. Appreciate you guys. Life is blurred at this point, says Hot-Headed Joel. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Platinum says, Ken Kaufman, platinum indeed. Yes, indeed. That was the best metal for 2022, according to you. That's right. All right. Joey Bodeker says, how can you check your bars for authenticity? Bought them from a reputable dealer. Well, Joey, check out, you can get a precious metals verifier, or you could check the side for thickness, as I mentioned in the video. And likely, if they are thin in the assay card, they're real. Likely that's the case, without doing any other tests. We got 101 thumbs up now. Rocky says 102. Nate Palm Death was 100. Thank you. Addicted to Minis and Loving It clicked at 100. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Now we've made it to 100. Can we get to 7,000? Is that a little bit too much of an expectation? I don't know. All right, Terry. Yes, indeed. We demand that Terry gives me a like. Bikini Woman, Sal, which mint made those awesome thick coins with the bugs on them? You have some of those, don't you? It is Bikini Woman. It's the same mint that made my channel round. It is Intaglio mint. Don't know if you can get them anymore, though. Hello? Scammer calling us. Hello? Come on. Come on, scammer. Pathetic. Yep, they hung up. Robo dial. butt dial, robo dial. All right. Pathetic prepper, poor nickel, being compared to silver. I feel sorry for it. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. All right, thank you, pathetic prepper. That's pretty funny. All right, let's see. All right, where are we at? Let's get over here. We got it. We're gonna do it right over there. We're gonna pick it up. James O'Neill Brown says, "Sweet, purchased a Perthment bar just the other day. SD had them on sale and watched for a dip that happened and hit the buy button. Good job. Time that buy. Just perfect. Way to go. Way to go." ZZY RDF Y15 says, "I haven't bought any gold bars named if they could be European chocolate bars. I buy several gold coins. Gold coins were good enough for Daffy Duck, so they're good enough for me." That's right, exactly. There you go. All right. There we go. All right, and let's slurp some coffee here. Yes, Intalio does. They make my round, and it's they're incredible. Very good stuff. High quality. Yes, indeed. All right. We're going to go up here to Randall Adams. He says, "Why does it matter what gold and silver is in Federal Reserve notes?" Well, because it matters greatly because that's the price we pay for them. That number reflects the decline of the dollar, not the increase in silver and gold. That's true. But unfortunately, that declination can bode not so well for us if the price goes up. And it can bode better for us if it goes down. And the premiums make it much more difficult to swallow. All right. Yeah. Yes, Dakini Woman. Have you seen my channel round yet, Dakini Woman? Let me show it to you. Let me show this to you in case you may not have seen this. I think you just kind of came back into the fold, but these are available at JM Bullion. I'll show you this real quick. If you like them thick and from Intalio. Let me show this to you real quick here. Let me get things going. And Terry approves of this completely, by the way. It says, I only do this with Terry's blessing. All right. There it is. See how thick that is? 2 ounces. This is Intalio Mint makes these. And so it's got the Sullivan metal on this side, and it's got the kitties in the logo on the other side there. And you can see how thick it is. So yeah, that's Salivation Nation. That's you guys. In honor of you. There it is. All right. All right. Enough of that. Let's get back over here and put this back in its flippity flip. And that's 2 ounces. I don't know if I said that or not, but that's 2 ounces. All right, cool. Oh, thanks, Dakini Woman. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Yes, you love the kitties. Thank you. JM Unleashed. Oh, man, JM Unleashed. Thank you, my friend. We're going to give him 10 push-ups. He says here, "I uploaded a video this afternoon of silver getting smashed for real. I will post a link at the end of the stream, if that's okay." Yes, it is, JM Unleashed. Everybody stick around to the end of the stream. I haven't seen this video either. And check it out. Check out JM Unleashed and subscribe to JM Unleashed as well. Let's how many versions are out there? Just one version of that round, Rocky Superstar. Only one of the 2 ounce round. Jerry Davis got a tube of 2 ounce rounds. Wow. Which ones did you get, Jerry? Yeah, the tubes are nice at the 2 ouncers. That's awesome. So let's give 10 push-ups for JM Unleashed. And thank you so much. And hey, James, we appreciate you. Thank you, James. James Smith is here. And everybody stick around for JM Unleashed. At the end of the stream, he's going to post a link to his video. Let's do 10 push-ups for him. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We got it. We did it with Not terribly much effort there, too. All right. All right. Terry, are you an angel? She's an angel in the centerfold. All right. Real push-ups, says JM Unleashed. Yes, indeed. We try to keep it real here. Even during the times when I like to be fake. All right. YouTube. Reverse policy of banning ads on coronavirus videos. And here is Silver King. Check this out, folks. Since November of 2021... Silver King has watched 4.3 thousand of my videos, and he's liked them and commented on probably all of those videos. Think about that for a moment. He's only been watching my channel for only a few months, really, not even a full year. And he's watched 4.3 thousand of my videos, and I think I have close to 5,000. I'm not sure exactly how many I have, but I think it's somewhere close to 5,000. So thank you, sir, for that. Very kind. Yes, indeed. And the Global Warmer has also been watching. He's probably fairly close, too. And he's been watching all the videos, too, and thumbing up those videos and posting emoticons in there. And I think those are the two that are hard at it. And I think we have Justin Sartain watching a lot of the older videos, too, which I appreciate you guys. Wow, very kind of you. Bob Sullivan says, love you, Sal. Well, Bob, I love you, too, brother. Appreciate you very much. Silver Poos, Silver Pies, 22. It's a great day for us stackers, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Addicted to minis and loving. It's got 500. Very cool. Nice. Good job. And Tactical Center says, how many of these videos do silver channels make? And none of them say the actual reason. How many of these videos do silver channels make, and none of them can say the actual reasons? I just made one of the today. I've got over about 5,000 videos, Tactical Center. We were just talking about that. And the reason I make them is to inform and to give opinion on precious metals and to educate as much as I can and to spread the love and joy. Yes, indeed. All right. And Mesa Man says, I wish the premiums would fall as well. Thanks, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. And Yankee Pride 03 says, I'm down like a rodeo clown buying silver. Bart'll do. There you go. There you go. Buy it up. There you go. Nice. There you go. Find some ones low premium. Some places are not lowering their premiums along with it. But anyways. Ducat says, another awesome buying opportunity. I'm taking full advantage of this. Yes, sir. Buying gold and silver. There you go. There you go. Yes, indeed. And Anthony S. says, possibly the calm before the storm. Nonetheless, I've enjoyed the pullback. Yes. Yes, indeed. Could be the calm before the storm. Very well could be. And Roferto, I need to hurry up and sell more of my non-fungible collection so I can buy, and stack, because silver is fungible. It's funnable and fungible. Sheep Network Now is here. Good to see you. Terry has changed his life forever. Rocco 3T bought yesterday. Don't feel bad, Rocco. I bought a week ago when it was higher, so it's okay. Don't have any regrets. Don't have any regrets. All right, let's see here. And where are we at? Daniel A. says, as long as the manipulators can manipulate, it will be manipulated. How long? All right. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Kinchan Kenji, nope, it's called industrial demand. Well, industrial demand plays a part, but it's the dollar index is the largest indicator. Industrial demand can play a role to some degree. But anyways, yes, indeed. But it does play a role, but not completely. It's not the biggest driver of prices. John Bethia, Sal, do you keep the same dollar so people can't say that you don't have a dollar in your name? Yes, indeed. I've got it right here, right now. I also will have it later. I also showed in a recent video this. All right, I'm gonna do something here. Number one, I just smelled it. I love the smell of new money. All right, so tell me what denomination this is. Here we go. What denomination is this? Everybody in the chat. What denomination is this? Why aren't people typing anything? Well, because there's a 30-second delay. They're not going to hear this until 30 seconds from now, it seems like. It used to be 20 seconds, but now it's like crazy. It's like insane in the membrane. All right, Silver King, let it drop so I can stack more. There you go. Yes, indeed. That's why they call him the Silver King. Roberto says, spot on. The relative strength of the dollar is currently bumping all the silver up factors like inflation. This won't last forever. Sure, it's the sinking, but it's the sinking slower than the other major currencies. Slower than the other. So I'm hoping to take advantage of the slump and buy a stack. Wise move. Yes, indeed. Rocky Superstar says $5. Richard Metcalf says $half. But Patriotic One says 50. Phil Putt Wheeler says 20. I do like it thick. Terry 79 was right. Terry was right. She must be able to see me. She must be able to see that this is. You should be able to tell just by the sound. It's a $5 bill, y'all. This is a 5. That's a 1. You can't tell the difference? Come on. 1 on each side. Hear that in stereo? Put your headphones on, everybody. Listen to that. In stereo. Everybody put their headphones on. Or take your speakers and put 1 on each ear. Okay, do it. I want you to do it now. Do it now, everybody. Do it now. I'm going to keep doing this until I get 100 viewers and 700 thumbs up. All right? This should help get my view count up and my thumbs up. This should really help me, okay? See, I know how to market myself. Here we go. All right. No, I'm tired of doing it. I'm going to put these back now. Just kidding, guys. I got to have a little fun, right? You got to have a little bit of fun. Right here. Thank you, Roberto. Tracy Mitchell says, I don't mean to get all biblical on you, but this dollar thing and the vaccine thing, man, that sure does sound like some Mark of the Beast type stuff, just saying. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that when we go to a digital dollar, then it's time to be scary. Because when they do the ESG thing and they start to digitize our dollar, that's the one step closer to the number of the beast type scenario. But yes, she's pulling my leg indeed, and it hurts. Good grief. That is, what's the word? She's touching me inappropriately if she's pulling my leg, because more likely she has her hands on my upper thigh. And sure, Colonic Stacker comes in here and says hi to Terry, but not to Uncle Sal. What's up with that? Colonic is mad at me. Silver King is working 2 jobs, 6 days a week, and just watching, listening to them while working. I would not say that I have a lot of free time on my hands like some people do. It's all good. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Yes, if it can help make your job a little easier, and or if you can pass the time as a job, that's cool, and I appreciate that, my friend. Very kindly. Good to see you. Jeffrey Jackson is here, the one, the only. Jeffrey Jackson, welcome, sir. All right, he's here. Yes, James Unleashed. The difference between the CBDC and the digital dollar is the digital dollar that's in your bank account. Those are not tracked like the digital dollar would be by the Federal Reserve and essentially the government. That's the difference. All right. All right. I almost licked that red scent I have here. All right, where are we at? By the way, hello, Peter Grace. Good to see you. Welcome to all of you guys. I appreciate you being here. I'm still waiting for Colonic Stacker to send me a greeting. Will he do it, or will he continue to have sanctions against me? Sal parrots Biden talking points and supports the Azov battalion. Well, that's just it. I think the problem with Colonic is he's letting his hatred for Biden cloud his judgment because he thinks that it's okay to love Putin, when in reality, Putin, as bad as Biden is, and believe you me, Biden, as bad as Biden is, and believe you me, he is bad. He's no Putin in that regard. He's horrible, horrible, horrible. And yes, indeed. So, and in fact, Putin and his propaganda machine parrot the left liberal media. They are exact duplicate copy, use the same exact tactics, and demonize their opposition just like the Democrats do. Colonic supports that. It's crazy. And Colonic supports stuff that Donald Trump doesn't. If he has undying loyalty to Donald J. Trump, he would fall in line with Donald Trump's viewpoint on Russia and Ukraine. Because I stand with Donald Trump on the Ukraine situation. 5 push-ups for a PayPal donation. Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's see. All right. Let's see here. Do we have one here? Yes, we do. From Jeff Keller. Thank you so much, my friend. You know what? If that's friends and family, it's 50 cents a push-up. I'm going to give you 10 push-ups. It's 50 cents a push-up via PayPal, friends and family. Thank you, Jeff. All right. The war is rigged. It probably is rigged, Terry. It probably is rigged. All right. Eisenhower warned about the industrial complex. Beware of the defensive industrial complex. Yes, indeed. Well, yeah, that's right. And they're rightfully going to Ukraine now to help protect them. We should send them weapons. Hell yeah, we should send them weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, Jeff Keller. Appreciate that, buddy. Very kind of you. You and a man. But they should pay us back for those weapons when the war is over, just so you know. I agree with Rand Paul on that. And Rand Paul is exactly right on that. All right, very good. Let's see here. The rigging. Yeah, the rigging is rigged. That's right. The rigging is rigged. Rigged. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's see here. All right. Rocky Superstar says, Sal, with the spot price of silver $21.32, Silver Eagle $37.30, that's almost a $16 premium. It sure is. That's close to the price spot of silver. Crazy. Yes, it sure is. You're right, Rocky, and that's insane in the membrane. This is why I'm not buying Eagles at all. Yes, indeed. All right. And let's see here. Electrodynamic Orb says, I'll drop dead if we ever hit $30. I know it seems so far out of reach these days. It sure does. It's just crazy. I hear you. Okay. And Rigo Silver says, everything and its mama is going down this week. Why not silver? Yeah, there you go. Exactly. That's falling us right in line with everything else. It's nuts. Crazy. All right. And Brian Stone says, I'm happy that it's down and have been collecting for 12 plus years. Greatest opportunity with the premiums and corruption, so very happy. There you go, Brian. Yes, indeed. All right. And Rocky Superstar, I am not either. All right. I'm not either. All right, let's see here, and where we got margin calls. It could be Robert Frega Jr., very well could be margin calls. And that happens when the dollar is up and then people run into the safety of cash like what happened in March of 2020. Yeah, there you go over here. I like that. Ukraine should pay us back in wheat. Yes, indeed. I think that would be good. Although I do think we could produce enough wheat here. And we should get our farming up operations and increase so that we can supply Western Europe with wheat, fill in those gaps. We can also supply Europe with natural gas and oil. Remember, when Trump was president, we were net exporters of oil. We were, for the first time, completely independent, and we were net exporters. We were exporting more oil than we were taking in. In fact, we were self-sufficient. So I agree with you over here, but they should pay us back if we do send them weapons over there. Exactly. I agree with that completely. All right. IB12541. In normal times, metals will be burning up with the global turmoil, inflation, supply shortages, currency collapses, but apparently these aren't normal times. Well, yes and no. Sometimes they do tend to be delayed. Sometimes they are delayed somewhat in that regard and take a while to catch up. They come on the tail end of it. And remember, we're not in a recession now, at least officially. We're headed there, but we'll see here. Yep, I'm with you, Mark B. All right, thank you, Shan. Have a good evening. Yes, indeed. All right, there you go. Not in fear. Bikini Woman's preparing. She's had the pressure canner going for the past 2 years. Well done. Very well done, Bikini Woman. Preparing with food, and that's awesome, man. That is great. Way to go, Bikini Woman. Yes, indeed. Let's hope Trump runs in 2024. I hope he does. All right. Loco Chang says it's always pleasing looking at a pile of loot. There you go. Thank you, brother. Loco. Appreciate that. Druid, keep the dollar up. I said the Fed and snickered. Sell my futures and commodities, yelled institutional CEOs while counting stacks of cash. Keep the stocks up. Keep the poor, said the poorly invested SLV sellers seeking cover. Keep my house value up, said the people who dump stocks to cover. I don't give a fluke, said Joey O'Biden. There you go. All right. Thank you, Druid. Lauren Scott. Let it keep dropping. I'm gearing up for the couple of big splashes in silver and gold both. The silver is mine and the gold is mine, declares the Lord of Hosts. Indeed, that's right. All right. And Daniel Hopkins says, just as people find a strange sanctity in well-edited literature, so they do suckle perceived value over actual value. When capitalism and socialism hold each other in check, that's when silver is at its best. Well, the problem is that socialism never keeps anything in check. Socialism is an amuck of disasterism to the nth degree. Capitalism, even if its purest form, is about serving your fellow man. Capitalism, by its very nature, because it involves the free market, checks itself. And so socialism is, Druid says socialism is communism with flour. So, Daniel, respectfully, I disagree. Because socialism can never keep anything in check. It works to fight against the free market. Nothing more. Nothing good comes from socialism. NJ Shore Greek, how are the farmers and we are the farm animals? Yes. Fight for freedom. There you go. Vinny Sahaja, use your dollars while they're strong. There you go. Yes, indeed. You think that Bill Gates will allow wheat to grow on his 1 million acres of farmland? That's probably right. It makes you wonder why he's been buying all this farmland. And very well could be for some of this. It's crazy. Yep. Heart of Texas, we live in the twilight zone. Indeed we do. It's insanity. JFEF Mastering says, it's not going to increase crap after the inflation. It's not about sense of factor, simple as manipulation to the heck. Yes, indeed. A lot of people are very skeptical of the system these days. The Sarge is here. Hello, the Sarge. Welcome. Good to see you. Hope I didn't miss much. Yeah, we missed a lot of it, but that's all right. You can watch a replay if you like, and we have a little bit of fun. We do the Sarge. I think just to let you know, we are here every Tuesday, every Friday, and Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That's right. There you go. 345 Farm. I'm with you on that. We need to make it to 2024 without the country imploding. Good luck. It's crazy. The way our leadership is these days, it's horrible. But we should always pray that it doesn't happen, and pray that we have good people to keep these leaders in check. Because Lord knows that whoever's running things in the White House, it's not Biden. That's for sure. And it's the radicals in charge, and it's a bad situation. There's nobody who's been able to articulate a viable defense for this administration. It is a disgrace to this country, and people thought Trump was bad, and it's just like, and they are completely silent about what Biden is doing. It's crazy. All right, the Heart of Texas says criminals are in charge of everything. Yep. That's true. That really is true. It seems like these days. All right, let's see here. All right. Terry says, always fun watching you eat crow. Well, you know what? Based off of my prediction of silver going to $29 an ounce, I am eating crow right now because part of me didn't think it would get this low. I was thinking 25 was the bottom, but it got lower than 25, obviously. Mr. Canine of 75 says they are full of it, not making no sense, everything down. Yep, it's just crazy. Heart of Texas, let them pay you for a loan of 10 grand at 9.62%. I bond better than getting nothing at banks. Yes, and that is something that was worthy of looking into. In fact, I think Silver Heist did a video on that. All right. And Mutant Rife says, cheap silver is the preference. Indeed, that's right. It sure is. That's right, Evil One. Yep, I'm with you on there. And I can understand some of Trump's personality is not appealing, and I can understand that on a personal basis. But boy, I tell you what, he did a lot of good as far as policy-wise. Let's see here. Very good. All right. Harry Ball says, I'm selling my silver bullion and buying an NFT, non-fungible token. It's a JPEG of a monster box shooting to the moon. I'll own the only JPEG in existence. There you go, Harry Balls. I like it. JPEG. All right. Hello, Johnny Buck. Good to see you. Alan Ledge says, don't forget the Day of Infamy coming up. All right. Day of Infamy, that's tomorrow. We'll see what the whatchamacallit, the inflation rate is. All right, Budget Coin Hunter says a national socialism can work, but it requires having a homogenous society. Well, usually national socialism, part of what it is to shape that society, which means you have to control society to make it homogenous. And that's the thing. And it never will fully work. No one will fully comply, even if everybody is Aryan or what have you. That's kind of one reason why they kind of wanted to have that master race, is to have a homogenous society. All right. And Dakini Woman is exactly right. One thing is for sure, Mr. T loves America. That he does. That's worthy of opinion. We love Mr. T. Mr. T is awesome. I pity the fool who don't love Mr. T. Yes, indeed. All right. Dan W. Oh, my gosh, Dan. I don't think Dan got the memo. Dan, actually, I don't know which video of it, but even Silver Slayer said not to spam about the raid. Dan W. And I think Dan W. is not a subscriber to this channel, doesn't know how I feel about the raids, but I'd encourage you to watch my video on the silver raids, which was posted. Let's see here. If we go back down here, go to videos. You can just type in. You can type in raid. Type in raid, and then silver raid May 15th. Watch this video, and that will keep you updated on altering a different point of view on that subject. All right, where are we at? And let's get down here into the maelstrom of madness. A scammer got away from us in the last hour. It happens, but we will make short order of this spam. Indeed, yeah. Oh, no worries, Dan W. No worries. It's all good. Appreciate you being here. Hope you'll stick around just for the fun. We like to have a good time here. We do love silver, and well, at least some of us do. And I am in favor of buying it, but just I think it should be bought at your convenience, based on your fiscal situation and the like. Yes, indeed. But thank you, Dan W. The midterms elections, the elections themselves, the voter count could be very volatile. It very well could, especially if some people think it's going to happen with mail-in ballots again and COVID numbers increasing suspiciously. All right, let's see where we are at. Watch the movie 2,000 Mules if you get a chance to check that out. 2,000 Mules by Dinesh D'Souza, brilliant man. Yes, indeed. There needs to be some investigations done on what happened. I can't say too much more about that without, let's just say some investigations need to happen. Very, very important. One of the most important things to save a representative republic that operates with one of the gears being democracy, democratic process within the all right, so very good. All right, let's get down here into the danger zone. We've got more comments here. And you know what? We've been going for quite a while. It's almost 2 hours in. And I think I'm going to hang it up here tonight. But hey, I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. A multitude of gratitude for you guys being here. We will be back here on Friday at 6. So I appreciate you so much for being here. I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice, and that is to keep your feet in the stars and keep burping for the ground. Take care, all. See you later.